Okay, here are tips for building a tiny house from scratch to the interior finish. And the first aspect is about the plan your design. We can create a detailed floor plan that maximizes space, and then we can consider our needs. So we can think about your lifestyle and what features are essential. Then for the second aspect is about the choose the right trailer. We can ensure the trailer can support the weight of your tiny house, and then we can select a trailer made from high quality rust resistant materials. Then for the third aspect is about the frame the house. We can choose a sturdy frame, then we can build a sturdy frame that can withstand travel and weather condition. Then we can use a quality lumber. We can choose a high quality lumber for the frame. Then for the fourth aspect is about the install the roofing. We can use durable roofing materials like metal or asphalt shingles. Then we can consider about the proper drainage. We can ensure the roof is designed for proper water drainage. Then for the fifth aspect is about the add siding. We can choose the weather resistant siding materials like vinyl or metal. Then we can ensure siding is installed correctly to prevent water intrusion. Then for the sixth aspect is about the insulate the house. We can consider a high quality insulation, and we can use high quality insulation to regulate temperature and reduce energy consumption, because the insulation in tiny house for living is very important for healthy and for long-term living in the inside of there. Then for the next point is about we can seal all gaps. We can ensure there are no gaps or cracks where heat or cold air can escape. Therefore the seventh aspect is about install windows and doors. We can consider about energy efficient windows. We can choose energy efficient windows to reduce heat loss. Then we can secure the doors. We can ensure doors are secure and well insulated. So for the next aspect is about the install electrical system. We can hire a licensed electrical for electrical work. Then we can consider about the energy efficient lighting. We can use energy efficient lighting solution like LED lights. Then for the ninth aspect is about install plumbing system. We can consider about the tankless water system or tankless water heater. We can consider a tankless water heater to save space and energy. Then we can use a PEX piping, or PEX piping is flexible, durable and resistant to freezing. Then for the next aspect, for the 10th aspect is about to finish the interior, and it has a 2 point. The first point of it is about quality finishes. We can use high quality finishes for walls, floors and ceiling. Then for the next point is about the functional layout. We can design a functional layout that maximizes the space. And then for the next aspect is about install flooring. We can choose the durable flooring. We can choose a durable flooring materials like hardwood or tile. Then we can consider about the proper installation. We can ensure flooring is installed correctly to prevent damage. Then for the next aspect is add cabinets and countertops. We can consider about the high quality materials. We can use high quality materials for cabinets and countertops. Then for the next point is about the functional design. We can design cabinets and countertops to maximize storage and functionality. Then for the 13th aspect is about the install fixture and appliance. We can consider about the energy efficient appliance. We can choose energy efficient appliance to reduce energy consumption. Then for the next point of it is about the secure fixture. We can ensure fixtures are securely installed to prevent the damage. Then for the 14th aspect is about the add lighting. We can adequate the lighting. We can ensure there is adequate lighting throughout the tiny house. Then for the next point is about the energy efficient lighting. We can use energy efficient lighting solution like LED lights. And then for the 15th aspect is about the finish the exterior. The exterior is very important. Then we can consider about the weather resistant finishes. We can use weather resistant finishes for the exterior, and we can consider about the proper sealing, and we can ensure the exterior is properly sealed to prevent water intrusion. Then for the 16th aspect is about the install safety features. We can install the smoke detectors, install smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. It was very important for the safety for the further living. Then for the next point is about the fire extinguisher. We can keep a fire extinguisher in an easily accessible location in our tiny home on wheels on the interior side. So for the 17th aspect is about the consider about off-grid capabilities. So we can consider about the solar panels. We can install solar panels for renewable energy and rainwater harvesting, and then we can consider the rainwater harvesting system for the off-grid capabilities itself. Then for the 18 aspect is about the plan for storage, and we can consider about the built-in storage for the interior of our tiny home interior. Then we can incorporate built-in storage solution like under bed storage and closet organizer, because it was important to organize the interior cabinets and organize the storage in our tiny home interior, because it will help us to easily access for our goods and our items in interior of the tiny home on wheels. So for the next point is about the multifunctional furniture. We can use multifunctional furniture to maximize the storage. Okay, so for the 19 aspect is about the final inspection. We can roof inspection. We can conduct a roof inspection to ensure everything is working properly. Then for the next point of it is about the address issues. We can address any issues or defects before moving in. Then for the 20 aspect is about enjoy your new tiny home. Then we can make it yours, make it personalize your tiny house to make it feel like home. Then for the maintenance aspect, we suggest to you to regularly maintain your tiny house to ensure it remains in good condition. Okay, by following the steps, you can build a tiny house from scratch to the interior finish that is safe, functional, and also comfortable for long-term living for your family in your living in a tiny home on wheels for long-term living.